Hi. Hello, everyone.
Welcome.
I'm Dana.
I'm Cassie.
And today we are going to be talking about home fragrance specifically for the holiday season.
Yes.
Because somehow it's snuck up on me once again.
Every year it does that.
You would think I would learn, but no.
Never learn.
So this is the time of year that you may have guests coming by, welcome or unwelcome, perhaps. And we just want to give some tips, tricks, suggestions for kind of scenting your space the way you like it.
Yeah. Everyone wants your house to smell good.
Yeah. You could have pets, kids, be a goblin person.
That's...
You know what I mean?
It's a real problem in our society.
You never know the cause of the scent. But I think we have some really, really great things that we can show you, we can talk about, that would kind of more passively, I would say, scent your space.
Yeah, because I really like when I'm having a bunch of people like coming in and out of my house, which to be fair does not happen that often. I really like doing things like room sprays and diffusers that are just kind of, I don't have to worry about, I don't have to make sure, I haven't been burning the candle for like 8 hours at a time, or, like my cats are going to get overly excited, knock it over. So I kind of prefer these flameless options usually.
For sure, especially if you're having guests over, if you're hosting, you don't want to be thinking about flames on the candles. If you have guests kind of in different spaces, you can kind of control the scent a little bit better as well using some of these things. So candles are great. We love them.
Of course.
Absolutely. We will never not love them. But, in a party kind of environment, there are some other options, especially if it's last minute guests coming through, because you should be letting your candles cure.
Yeah.
For at least 3 to 5 days.
Well, and, a lot of times, you need an hour or so maybe to, like, especially if you have, like, a big space, you're entertaining in, like, an open living area. If you light a candle right before your guests walk in, they're probably not going to smell it.
So there are some things we can talk about that will help you scent your space quickly and efficiently.
Yeah.
Not just for guests, just for you.
Yeah. And we'll talk about maybe some scent ideas for different kinds of vibes that you're looking to curate.
For sure.
Yeah, depending on the atmosphere you want for your get-together.
Yeah, and we can show you some examples of what those kind of decorations or environments would be.
Yeah, we made a fun Pinterest board that is very aspirational, and if your home ever looks like any of these Pinterest images, I salute you and I'm jealous.
Major goals here. Someone did say that they have wax melters going for the holidays, which
another good option.
Very, very good.
Yeah, and actually that's usually what I default to is the wax melter for wax melts and room sprays. I'm a huge room spray fan.
So let's talk about some of our flameless options, because then you just don't need to worry about a heat source or the flames around any kind of decor or unruly guests. Let's say.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like if you are having like garlands everywhere, maybe you don't want flames.
Yeah, it gets a little tricky. They look beautiful. I love a good tablescape, but let's be careful about where we are placing candles.
Safety first, always.
So I kind of always go towards diffusers.
Yeah.
Just because I don't have to think about it.
That's true.
And I'm lazy.
Yeah, I get that.
To entertaining.
And they look pretty.
Forget it, for sure.
They look pretty.
And there are so many different kind of like styles that you can use to kind of fit your decor.
Yeah.
And if you are, a maker, a business owner, offering something like a limited release or a holiday or themed specific diffuser line is kind of great because they do make great gifts.
Such good gifts.
And it really kind of, adds a little bit of nostalgia if you sent them around the holidays with something like, something like gourmand or Christmas tree-y.
Yeah, the tree scents,
So I like to keep diffusers around like entryways or foyers, guest bathrooms.
Yes, bathrooms is my number one favorite, like your little half baths. Or your entryway, because then they get that nice burst of fragrance right when they walk in, and they're like, "Oh my God, it smells so good in here."
Yeah,
your house always smells good.
Thank you. Don't look at that dog over
there. Just ignore this. Don't look in this room. Don't open that door.
That's what these are for. And for me personally, if you will be using multiple kind of scent vehicles, let's say, I do personally like to have kind of not a super complex scent in my reed diffuser. I really like the blending elements for these, like the amber element or the pine element.
The pine is beautiful in a diffuser.
It kind of allows you to scentscape your home a little bit. So if your entryway smells like pine, your room spray can smell like cranberries or wassail or something spicy. And they kind of won't compete with each other, and you don't want to overwhelm anybody in your home either.
Yeah, and they'll blend really nicely together too. So if you're going to go for multiple scents, think about things that are going to work together. Pine, cranberry, things like that.
Yeah. And we are just kind of niching down to the holiday here, because around this time of year, those are the most kind of themed questions that we get. So if you have any questions about any other kind of event or vibe, feel free to comment, and we can, you know, try to address those too.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to all be holly jolly, but it very much is right now.
Yeah.
So definitely reed diffusers, very, very set it and forget it, very, very easy to make. So I would definitely recommend setting those around your home, especially if you're, you know, expecting a large party or something like that.
Here's a good tip. Reed diffusers work best near a door. The door will help the scent spread wide every time the door's opened.
See, and that is so funny to me, because we definitely recommend like the opposite for candles, like keep away from drafts, from anything like that.
And the flame's gonna flicker. Yeah. But with a diffuser, right? No flame. You don't have to worry about that. It's a positive.
Yeah, and I really like that. And it's nice. It's like a nice scented breath of fresh air, or however you want to, you know, kind of scent it. I like that a lot. Yeah, and they look really nice as like decor pieces. If you have a little side table or something like that, you can go ahead and just pop them right there. A lot of people won't even realize that they are giving off scent right away. They just kind of look like little bud vases. Yeah, that's really nice. Oh, okay, that's actually a good question as well. Can you use any diffuser? Do you just use straight fragrance oil or mixed with something? So I have it here. So we do have a diffuser base, and this is what we use to make the reed diffusers. It is just this and the fragrance of your choice.
That is reed diffuser approved.
Yes, that is true. And to see all of the reed diffuser approved fragrances, you can use our fragrance finder. It has a little section that will only show you the ones that are good to use in diffusers. Now, you technically can use our fragrances and sometimes the base in other types of diffusers. We have not personally tested for that.
Yeah, we don't do that testing.
Yeah, so it would be experiment on your part. Definitely check the kind of diffuser, if it has like a motor or anything like that. You know, it might void a warranty if it breaks. So it's just little things like that you might want to take into consideration. But the fragrances and the base can be used a little differently. This is just our preferred method.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, we have some other questions.
Yeah.
Is a wickless candle just a jar of scented container wax? Yeah, essentially yes.
Yeah.
And wickless candles are good too. You know, this is another good flameless option. It also adds some nice pretty decor, because those candle lamp warmer things are often really pretty.
I agree. I have recently replaced my desk lamp with a lamp warmer.
Yeah.
So you can get like a double whammy of a really nice
a good idea.
ambient light and some scent while you're working. It's really nice. I like it a lot. There's a lot of ways to trick people into thinking things are just normal decor.
Yeah,
when they really just smell good. Those are all good. Perfect. Ooh, okay. Well, I mean, while we're on the subject of melting, I did see a really good question. So before I lose it, can I use the same wax for melts that I use my candles with? Sometimes, but usually no.
Usually not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because, you know, when you're making melts, you want a wax that's going to pool away from the clamshell or the mold. When you're making container candles, you want the wax to stick to the sides of the container, so you get nice glass adhesion. Yeah. So it's kind of like opposite things you're looking for. If you're just making like super simple shapes, or, you know, some waxes that are container waxes might do okay in clamshells. Just test it out. If you're making really detailed molds, though, like detailed wax melts, you're gonna definitely want a pillar wax.
Yeah. There are some container waxes that you might be able to force out of clamshells. They might be a little gooey or, not release cleanly, but technically they will melt in the melter and smell good.
Yeah.
But if you want that crisp, clean break and the release of the mold, I would absolutely recommend a pillar melt wax.
Yeah.
But we've seen people kind of get away with it, so
yeah.
definitely check.
Oh, and this is a fun question.
Is it the chocolate one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Since that would work for a hot chocolate bar party. Okay, number one, can we get an invitation?
Where are we located?
Yeah.
Butterfly Groove.
And number two, incredible idea. Now I'm going to steal it.
Yeah. I know what I'm doing for the holidays.
Yeah.
That is so interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I love hot chocolate. I'm a hot chocolate fiend.
All right, I'm derailing. We're derailing here.
But
because
it's worthy of derailing. I mean,
Yes.
because this is a very specific instance. It's still a holiday party.
Okay, let's take a look real quick about just the process that you could also use to find very specific scents here.
Yes.
I'm going to pop over here to our fragrance finder. So we can scooch. So this is our fragrance finder. We do have a new tool that they're testing out. So we have this little bar right here. So you can search fragrances by mood, event, or concept, which this is all three. Let's see what it says.
Yeah, see what the robots tell us.
Hot chocolate bar. Party? Question mark?
Oh, these are actually good suggestions. Spiced oat milk. Okay,
Yes.
this I love as a suggestion for a hot chocolate bar party.
For sure.
Because that is going to complement all those beautiful smells that are going to be happening with your chocolate, and maybe you have some spices in there too.
Yes, I'm going for campfire
I
marshmallow.
think that's another good pick. Yeah.
Ooh, and the butterscotch bourbon, a little spiked hot chocolate. Any of these are really good.
That sweet vanilla caramel.
Oh yeah,
That would be perfect.
I'm so hungry now.
Now I want hot chocolate. Yeah.
All of these are really okay. Yeah, they did a really good job.
Okay, good job, robot.
Yeah.
Overlord.
And if you don't want to use the Robot Overlord, totally fine. You can go over here to our fragrance finder and filter by specific notes, by specific uses, things like that. So we have a ton of great options for a hot chocolate bar party.
Yeah.
I love that.
Love that question.
Exciting. All right. Oh, Vegas. Okay.
Our West Coast warehouse isn't too far from there.
Yeah. Okay. We'll start planning. Perfect. I got so sidetracked by hot chocolate. Let's talk quickly then. So we covered reed diffusers. That's just a go-to way of scenting your space for the holidays. Second favorite way, outside of candles, is room spray. It's gotta be.
Yeah.
And when I heard that we were getting a room spray base concentrate, I was so excited.
We have been begging for this for years. Yeah. And you guys have too.
Yeah. It did not fall on deaf ears. We were formulating this for a very, very long time. And I think everybody is really, really happy with it.
Yeah.
I've been
loving it. Yeah.
It's so easy to make. It is almost silly how easy it is to make.
Yeah, and the calculator we have on our website for figuring out how much of the base you need, how much water you need, how much fragrance, easy. I love not doing math.
I take it a step further. I hate doing math.
Yeah.
But I can also show you really quickly. This is something that if you also wanted to make for yourself at home, but if you wanted to make as little like takeaway gifts for your guests or things like that, they're so easy to make. They're great stocking stuffers. We have black and white bottles, two different sizes. And I think it's a really nice handmade gift to kind of give someone on your way out.
And that's what I'm making for Christmas gifts this year. Everyone is getting a room spray and maybe something else. I've only thought of the room spray so far.
I like it.
But I will be using these black bottles.
They're really nice.
They are nice.
And just so you know how easy it is to make these, this is our Eco-Base Room and Linen Spray Calculator. It looks a little daunting because there are a whole lot of words before you get to kind of the meat and potatoes of it, but it is so easy. You just enter the number of bottles, basically the size.
The fill weight per bottle, which we, very handily give you. If you're using our bottles, we do note the fill weight.
And you can adjust your fragrance load, and then it will go ahead and just give you the math and the components. So it's very, very easy to do.
Yeah.
Less math involved for everyone. So it is kind of really nice.
Yeah.
All right. I go back and forth with room and linen spray because this base is both. So you can kind of market it however you'd like. I tend to gravitate towards also using soap-safe fragrances if I'm spraying them on linen or pillows, just because I don't know what kind of sensitivities people have.
Yeah.
You can use any fragrance that is room spray approved. Again, you can find those.
Which most of them are.
Yeah.
I think there's only really a few that are not.
Yeah. Most of them.
And most of our scents are soap-safe as well. Yeah.
And that's just a little, thing to think about, but it's not necessary.
Yeah. Oh, and I loved this comment, which maybe our technology is being a little slow today.
It's a little glitchy here at CandleScience. So maybe it'll pop up, maybe it won't.
Someone said they love the room spray base, and they've gotten so many orders for their room sprays.
I love hearing that.
To hear it. Oh. Yeah, and that makes sense because the flameless fragrance market has been booming. Yeah.
Here we go.
So it's only getting more and more trendy to have flameless options.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. So we are very glad that it came out when it did. And I use it a lot. I use it around here sometimes too, because there's a lot of smells that happen around here. They're mostly good, but every now and again. And I kind of gravitate towards. I don't know, like the linens, the clean cottons.
Yeah.
Those are all very nice.
The ozonic scents. Yeah.
Coastal Cottage.
Yeah, your fave.
I love it. So anything kind of fresh and refreshing. If you want to go ahead and spruce up a little area rug, some throw pillows, give a little spritz. Just spritz around.
Yeah. Yeah, a couple of my favorite scents that I'm trying to decide between for my Christmas gift room sprays this year. I'm trying to decide if I want to do evergreen and apple or sparkling Negroni.
I thought I was going to be absolutely evergreen and apple, but now I'm not sure.
I don't know, and I might have to make two.
Do both.
I have to do both.
Do a little grab bag. You get what you get.
Yeah, maybe maybe the 8 ounce and the 4 ounce bottle.
Yeah. Both of those are really good scents.
Yeah.
I like that. And the fragrance lasts a long time in my experience. So I think it's kind of fun. You can also kind of do it thematically. Like if you have guests staying over, you could put one in the guest room. If you have an outdoor area, sometimes it's nice to freshen up little rugs that go outside or cushions and stuff like that. Just
nice
for
little,
fun.
Yeah, that's a nice accent.
Yeah. So those, and also you can just keep these around. Like if you hear that doorbell ring and you're not sure who it is, just run around. I'm speaking from experience.
Yeah, I do keep room spray bottles stationed around my house. I have one by the door. I've got one over here near the kitchen. I've got one upstairs, just to make sure I can just.
I have also made werewolf away spray.
Oh yeah, you were talking about that yesterday. Yeah.
My kids are irrationally afraid of werewolves, so we put a little spritz in their room at night, and
keeps the werewolves away.
Yeah, no more werewolf nightmares. Yeah. Nothing says Christmas like not having werewolves around. So, although I guess Krampus comes to town.
Yeah.
That's the closest Christmas cryptid I can come up with.
Werewolves bad, Krampus good?
Good? Ambiguous? Yeah.
Question mark?
Depends on you, I suppose.
Yeah.
But I am seeing some evergreen and apple love. I love to see that.
Ooh, and sugar plum punch room spray.
Ooh, that's a really good one.
That's a good pick for holiday. Yeah.
Now I have to make my list again as well.
I know. And that was the problem. That's why I can't decide which one I want to use.
I know. Choices. Well, at this point, since we're kind of diverging into fragrances, we have some new fragrance flights coming out. They're not released yet. I would keep an eye out around when companies usually put some new things out. I don't know.
Sales are, people do sales this time of year.
Yeah, I don't know, a Cyber Monday, in-person Monday, who knows? I'd keep an eye out for those, but of course we're going to give some away.
You are giving some away. So you are getting these, if you win, you're getting them before anyone else will.
Yeah. And they are carefully curated. There are 3 different ones. So if you have not already, go ahead and enter the giveaway. Let me see if I can show you how to do that.
Yeah.
Yes, I can. Okay, perfect. So to enter the giveaway, the link is in the bio, also in the comment section. I'm just going to reiterate that the giveaway is only live during the live. So if you are watching this after live has ended, I'm so sorry, but the giveaway is closed and done with. So the rules must be 18 to enter. It closes at the end of YouTube Live. Not sponsored or affiliated with YouTube, and 1 entry per person will be counted. So you don't need to enter a bunch of times.
Yeah, if you enter one time, you're entered for all 3 giveaways, and you can only win 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we just want to make sure that everybody is entered, and there we go. So go ahead.
Do it.
Start entering because we're going to start giving them away.
Yeah.
We have 3 of them. We have Festive Flavors,
Ooh.
Winter Woods, and Holiday Cheer.
I like how cute these boxes are.
I know. I love them so much.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen our other fragrance flights, definitely check those out too, because we have a pretty good variety of them. Different themes. There's a spa one. There's like a luxury scent one. And
some of them are limited, seasonal. So, you know, if you're interested in them, I would get them while they're here, you know, if they're seasonal. But, all right, we're going to go ahead and let's choose our first giveaway winner. All right? Which one should we give away first? Let's see. What are the vibes?
Well, we talked about the hot chocolate bar, so let's give away Festive Flavors. So this is going to be like a gourmand-ish scent collection.
We can go ahead and tell you what is in there. So it's Amaretto Madeline, Hansel and Gretel's House,
Brandied Pear,
Ginger and Spice,
Maple Walnut Pancakes, that's a good one.
Ooh, it is. Strudel and Spice,
Cinnamon Chai,
and Snickerdoodle.
A classic.
All right, and the winner is Leah.
Leah.
All
right, congrats, Leah. Look out for an email from us later.
Yes, and hopefully you entered a real and legitimate email.
Yeah, because if you don't enter a real email address, then how will we contact you? So, and your email will only be used for this purpose. It'll only be used to get you your prize.
Yes.
For no other reason.
We will not contact you outside of that.
Yeah.
You know how to find us, though.
Yeah.
So if you're going to chat, hit us up. All right, so that Festive Flavors is done. We will randomly be giving away Winter Woods and Holiday Cheer, so stay tuned.
Yeah.
Feel free to keep entering if you have not already. You only need to do it once. Oh, okay, we do get this question a lot.
Almost every time.
Yeah, so
Well, never say never.
Yeah.
It is unlikely to happen anytime soon, or at all.
Yeah, yeah. There are some reasons for that.
Yeah.
Where we will likely not ever carry wood wicks as they are currently in time.
Yeah.
So never say never, but yeah, there's no plans to currently bring them on as they exist in the market right now. Sorry.
Sometimes it be that way.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
I'm gonna talk quickly now about soap. I'm just gonna say it. Soap.
Soap.
Because I recently got back into playing around with melt and pour soap.
Oh yeah.
I forgot how much fun it was.
It is fun. It is fun.
And it's cute. So we played around with like some micas, some different scents, some different textures and additives, things like that. This is really, really, a great way to also scent a guest bathroom.
Yeah.
Super passive. It's also a really great way to check if your guests are washing their hands. Ask them, oh, how did you like that soap? What did you think of it? Or like just,
hand check.
Yeah, hand check. Let me see. I need to know.
Let me smell your hands. Don't ask people that.
Don't sniff check your guests.
Yeah.
But I do think that it is just a really, again, easy thing to do, and it adds a little bit of holiday cheer.
Yeah,
it's so easy to do different. You can do seashells for the beach. You can do trees, snowflakes.
I really like these ones that you made.
They're kind of cute.
Yeah.
I don't know. They came nice.
And you probably can't tell right now, but there's a black mica, it looks like, in here.
Let me see. Actually, since you mention it, let's see. We can.
Oh, it's not going to show the shimmer, but trust me that there is shimmer.
Yeah. It is there.
Yeah, I promise.
And micas are, I think, my favorite way of coloring or dyeing soap. Liquid soap dyes are great, but I do like that shimmer.
I like the shimmer, yeah.
I don't know, it just makes me happy.
It's a fun iridescent effect. Yeah.
And you can do bar soap, you can do different shapes, different molds. Things you can also do is like a whipped soap or scrub. It's just something to have on hand, keep around.
And again, they're nice gifts too.
That's a really good point. Yeah. You can package them really nicely too. I've seen some very interesting like wrapping techniques.
Yeah.
Things like that. Shrink wrap, of course, if you'd like as well. But yeah, stocking stuffers, perfect. Oh, okay. Great question about the soap bars. So, funny you should ask. I don't know if you'd be able to see the difference, but I did actually use charcoal in some of the bars, and then I used our black mica in some others.
And you really cannot tell.
It's hard. It is hard to tell. The charcoal absolutely deepened the black. You don't want to really oversaturate it, because sometimes if you do load it up, it could like kind of stain some things. So if you're working with clays, additives, things like that, and soap, just be a little bit careful on the amounts that you use. But I think that the black mica is a very true and deep black.
Yeah,
it is really nice.
And could we get a tutorial of the soap? I think we have a layered soap tutorial, don't we?
I think we do.
Yeah.
I could also we could
always do a short one on like TikTok or Instagram.
Yeah, it's very, very simple. The reason that you can actually sort of see the sparkles, like especially when it's wet, is because this layer is the suspension base, so it's clear. So all of those sparkles are suspended in that soap base. This is the donkey's milk, which is my favorite of the milks.
No, I really like that one too. Yeah.
It's a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
But I do enjoy the donkey milk base.
I like it as well.
And I did wash my hands with these. It's very nourishing, and I like it quite a bit. So yeah, we can get some short content out that. Keep an eye out on our socials. Oh, so you can't add water to the melt and pour to make a liquid soap base.
Yeah, that's just not going to work.
But would we ever carry a liquid soap base? Maybe.
I think we might.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
So I'd keep an eye out, just in general.
Yeah, if you add water to melt and pour base, you're just going to make bubbles.
Yeah. So that's tricky, but we are always on the lookout for new cosmetic bases. So keep an eye out.
Okay, and we have to talk just briefly, because I love this idea. It's not holiday related. I need to know if the high tea fragrance oil discolors in cold process because you're making a loaf inspired by Uncle Iroh from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Okay, number one, that is one of my favorite shows of all time. That is absolutely a top 3 favorite show.
I'm gonna get emotional.
I know. I can't think about it. Unfortunately, I do not know the answer to this.
We can. I can ask around because we
have been ramping back up our cold process testing. Finally, we used to offer that with our fragrances, but we had to stop. We're starting it up again.
Yeah.
So hopefully, this is info we will have in the future.
Yeah. I'm not 100% sure offhand. I don't know if we've gotten to that one yet, but we can. I can try to hunt that down. For you. So if we get any information during this, I'll just kind of shout it out. But I think testing's still in process.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, that's such a good idea, though.
It is a good idea. I love that idea. I support it fully.
Yeah. Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Do we want to take a look at some of our inspirational, aspirational holiday decor?
I'm so ready.
Scent pairings.
All right. So, actually, too, I would like to poll the audience before we get here.
Okay.
We can weigh in as well. So, are you and you? How do we feel about Christmas trees? Are we like a warm white light or like rainbow blinking light? I think growing up, it shifted for me. I'm trying to think about the Christmas trees I've seen in my life. But I'd be very interested to know, chime in, folks, if we are like that warm white Christmas tree or the rainbow light Christmas tree. I would love to know.
Yeah.
Because we're going to look at a few different themes and styles of decor.
Yeah. Mine growing up, ours was like very traditional. we had like a really massive fake Christmas tree.
Fake Christmas tree.
Yeah, with like all the, the red and the gold and the, the fancy stuff.
Yeah.
That eventually the tree became too much of a pain for my mom to put up and take down every holiday. So we left it up all year round and she decorated it for different holidays.
It's just the tree at that
Yeah,
point. I
yeah.
love it. Everyone should have a tree.
Yeah. And then I also had a little mini tree in my room that was white and it had Barbie ornaments.
Nice.
Because I was Barbie girl.
Nice.
So
I definitely had like it was more rainbow lights growing up, but also like Disney ornaments. Like I was a Disney kid.
yeah.
Oh man, bring me back.
Yeah, it looks like people are liking the rainbow, especially for kids. If they have kids,
that
in their
makes
family or are coming over for the event.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I agree.
That makes sense.
Honestly, I'll be honest, y'all, I do not put up a tree. I'm the Grinch, essentially.
Once Halloween's over, we just stop celebrating.
I still have Halloween decorations up, and I think we actually are going to do your idea. We're trying to find little Santa hats to put on our skeleton lights.
Very Nightmare for Christmas. I love it.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look. I'm going to pull up some different inspo, and we can have a little quick discussion about what kind of scents you would use in that space, because we do have some really cool ones here. All of these are so good. Let's start with something like super festive and traditional.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we've been asked a lot about kind of more nostalgic, traditional callback Christmas scents. And I mean, Christmas Hearth is just going to be Christmas for me.
Yeah. Christmas Hearth is just classic. You cannot.
You know?
I mean, the other one really is Fraser Fir for me.
Get your Fraser Fir now, folks.
I know.
Get it now.
If you need Fraser Fir for the rest of the year, please get it now, because it seems no matter how much we increase our ordering of that fragrance every single year, you guys find a way to buy all of it.
And I think we'll be good. I think we'll be good this year. I'm always optimistic. But then we have something kind of more cabiny, where if you were to use a little bit of like cedar or like white birch here.
Or even smoked oud.
Smoked oud would be really nice. Yes. I like that too.
Yeah. This rustic cabin vibe, but still feels kind of upscale to me.
Yeah.
I really liked this one.
And again, if you're going to be more scentscaping, like different rooms, the blending elements are a great way to do that.
Yeah.
Cedar, pine, amber,
Sandalwood.
Yeah.
We did not practice that. That was not planned.
Is so good.
Yeah.
I would put a base layer of sandalwood on pretty much anything.
Yeah. Sandalwood is always the answer.
You know
frankly.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And then we also have something.
This one,
right.
I love this one.
I've been seeing a lot of these kind of paper decorations.
I love them.
I think we should all do like a very crafty Christmas, y'all. So
I'm into that. Yeah.
You know, if you're taking pictures of your candles, sprays, diffusers, put them next to the crafts that you made and let us know.
Yeah. Tag us, to post them. We can share them.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
I mean,
if I was a person who decorated for Christmas, this is probably what I would do.
Solstice stars.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, clean, aesthetically pleasing, minimal, Nordic night.
Yeah. Nordic.
It's giving IKEA. Like,
yeah.
But any sugar pine and patchouli, if you don't want to like.
Sugar pine, that would be a good one.
Iced ginger snap, something maybe a little bit more gourmand as well, something sweet. Those are all good options. But I mean, speaking of, let's give away some fragrance. Let's give away Winter Woods.
Yeah, since we were just talking about trees, Christmas trees.
This makes sense. So we are going to give away the fragrance flight of Winter Woods. These are not released yet, so nobody has gotten them yet.
Yeah, you will be the very first person to get them if you win.
Oh wow! And warm white won out on the Christmas tree.
Okay.
Huh.
But
classy.
you know, it's classic. Yeah, it's classic.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, nice. No,
a mix of white and color. Yeah, agreed.
Do it up.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see that tree from space.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah. I know. And as much as I act like I'm a grouch about holiday decorating and stuff, I do like going to see Christmas lights.
Yeah, it's just nice. You know, little twinkles.
Yeah, they're pretty. Come on.
All right, we are going to see who won the Winter Woods Fragrance Flight.
And we'll give you. Has the winner already been picked? Yeah. Okay.
Too late.
Too late.
Everyone
All
else
right.
loses.
Yeah.
And the winner is Diane.
Diane.
All right, so you are winning Winter Woods.
Winter Woods
Includes Fraser Fir,
frosted juniper,
cypress and bayberry,
mountain pine,
white birch,
blue spruce,
mistletoe,
and Arctic ivy.
Arctic ivy.
I do like Arctic ivy.
I was so surprised by that scent.
Mm-hmm.
I was a big fan of that as well. I think that'd make a good room spray, actually. It's kind
Ooh,
of
that
like,
would make a beautiful room because it's like that nice mix between outdoorsy, wintry with like fresh, clean spa.
Yeah, that's a really good.
That's an excellent
good
pick.
one.
I keep getting more fragrances to add to my list of what I want to make for my room spray gifts.
Every time we talk to you guys, we come away with like more to do.
As if I don't already have enough things I'm trying to make. Like,
Hey,
you guys
no,
just give me more
It's
ideas.
a crafty Christmas. It is handmade all day.
Yeah, hashtag crafty Christmas.
Yeah. No worries, Denise. If you join late, there's still one more giveaway.
Yeah, there is one more giveaway.
So be sure to enter.
Yeah, if you have not entered the giveaway yet, please do. And again, if you already entered, you don't need to enter again.
Yeah.
It'll only count you one time.
Now, I want to talk quickly about a holiday trend that I've been seeing
Yes,
pop up.
I love obsessed. Yeah.
I know we've spoken about this at length, but it's kind of, I want to say like Christmas whimsy.
I love it. Yeah.
It's kind of, and I'll show you some examples, but I feel like you know what I'm talking, like the pinks, the teals, the bright
Yes.
colors,
Yeah.
anything that is kind of like prismatic.
Yes.
So, I mean, we can talk about candles. It's fine. We're CandleScience. We just released these like today, I think.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, duh.
Surprise! These are new.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, this is the first time you're seeing them. These are the Prism straight-sided tumblers.
Yeah. So it's our Prism finish that you know and
Yeah.
love in our Reed diffuser bottles. And we have a Prism Sonoma tumbler.
Yeah.
Now we offer it in a straight-sided tumbler version as well.
So there's a whole collection now of beautiful rainbow prismatic
Yes.
things that are going to go perfectly with this trend.
Yeah.
I've seen it vintage. I've seen it.
I love the combination
whimsy.
of vintage with it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So that's kind of beautiful, and I can definitely
Let's take a look.
show you. Here we go.
Oh, look at that close-up.
So here we go. Here we go.
Cinematic.
Oh wait, it's moving. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Where is it? So this is, and I need to let you know that when this burns, the flame changes color.
It looks so
changes
pretty.
shade. It is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And we also have it in a bunch of like Reed diffuse. So like any way you look at this thing, it looks very different.
Yeah. It will look different, like depending on what kind of color it's next to,
So it's
the lighting it's in.
so okay, I'm going to pull up.
So let's show what we're talking about. If you don't know what we're talking about, let's.
Like okay, look.
I'm obsessed with that. I love that.
Are you kidding me? Like it's just so fun.
It's fun. It feels just like it feels fresh and new, but like nostalgic at the same time. Like
yes.
yeah.
I think we need to like infuse whimsy
Yes.
into this holiday
We
season.
need to spark joy
Yeah.
however we can these days.
They're called controlling the things we can't control.
Yeah, because there is so little we can control.
Okay, I need these trees
yeah.
need to have a moment.
I need these stat.
I love them so much, and I just feel like that this is a collective memory.
I love it. I love it.
Of I don't know. I mean, we're in our 30s, so like this.
Yeah,
is,
well into them.
We are very 30. But this, I feel like everyone our age had.
I know.
A grandmother, a mother, an uncle, and somebody who had these trees.
I know, us filthy millennials.
Oh, gross. Oh, but I love it.
And all of our member
It's me,
berries.
a
Yeah.
Sticky millennial.
I know. I know.
But sugar plum punch.
Yes. Sugar plum punch. Oh my God.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even, oh gosh, pink sugar crystals. Anything that, cranberry apple marmalade.
Oh, perfect. Cranberry prosecco.
Oh, yes.
Are you
It
kidding
has
me?
that fizz, that bubble. Like,
Yeah.
that is, to me anyway.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah.
Also, I guess some more, like, what would be considered very Christmassy scents. Like, for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's just something so fun about this that I think you can kind of like bend the rules a little bit with your decor and your scent choices.
You can always bend the rules.
Yeah. I'm also a really big fan of like a maximalist Christmas, or just in general. Like I love trinkets.
Yes.
Jars for my trinkets.
I know.
So something like this is incredible. Oh, I didn't see the little.
The dog makes it even better. Wait, can we full screen this?
No, this is as close as I can get. I know. It's like a one-eyed 80-year-old dog.
Can you zoom in on the dog, please?
Oh my god. Enhance. I wish I had my laptop. Incredible. So this home would probably benefit from a room spray.
Command plus. I want to zoom in on the dog.
Oh, that's all it gives me.
I'm so sad.
Damn. Ugh.
Oh, all right. Well, if people are interested. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I ruined it. Like I ruined everything.
Never mind. But anything like kitsch.
Yeah, kitsch
Christmas.
Kitsch.
I do think that some of those like old school scents would work as well.
Yeah.
Definitely. Oh, good. The Wick Guide is so helpful. That's what it's there for.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. Oh, nostalgic trees. Yes. Oh my gosh. So we talked about kind of the gourmands. We talked about the wintry woods, which are a big part of holidays. Let's talk a little bit about booze, shall we?
We shall.
Let's talk a little bit about that. If you are hosting parties, if you're going to parties, chances are, there'll be some kind of like signature cocktail, something like that,
or mocktail.
Mocktails,
yeah,
yes.
Ever more popular these days.
Some kind of festive drink.
Yeah.
And we have so many good options. I feel like, I don't know, a few years ago it was pretty limited to the kind of like cocktail inspired or like mixed drink inspired fragrances that we have, but now we have almost too many for me to choose a favorite.
I know. What's the deal?
And that could be a really fun way of pairing some kind of offering that you have, like hors d'oeuvres, things like that, with a room spray or a candle or melts, things like that. It's just, they're fun. New Year's is great for that.
Yeah. Match your signature drink of your event with the fragrance.
Yeah. So there's, you can do like a little speakeasy vibe. These are great for like, right? I know. I wouldn't normally place a lot of scents in kitchens or dining rooms.
Yeah.
Because you don't really want it to interfere with the food that you're, making and eating.
Yeah. I tend to be very selective about those if I use fragrance at all in a dining space.
Yeah. I do love votives and tea lights for ambiance. But yeah, I would probably stay away from scent, a very strong scent as well in the dining room to not interfere with the party that you're hosting.
Yeah.
In the kitchen, every now and again, if it's just me, cleaning or something like that, I'll have a little wax melter or something.
Yeah. But I'm like, I spent all this time making all this food. I do not want anything else overpowering or overshadowing the work I just did.
Yeah, I don't need turkey to smell like a Christmas tree. I just, it's kind of sensory overload.
Yeah.
But also think about that when you are choosing which scents to put where in your home. You don't really want to overwhelm anybody.
Yeah.
I would think about the scent load that you're using as well. I do like wax sachets for little pops of scent.
Yeah.
Like in bathrooms,
they're perfect for bathrooms.
Closets. Or even just like a tiny, like a narrow hallway or something like that. We just walk past it and you get a little whiff of like something, which is nice. So I do love that, but I personally would not make a candle with a 10% fragrance load.
No.
If I'll be having like a sit down get together or something like that.
And that's why I do kind of lean on these flameless options for that, because I have more control over how strong the scent is.
Yeah.
I do 3 little sprays, or, the room diffuser, the reed diffuser is too much. I can just take it away. Put it away for the time being.
And we've had to quarantine some because they're too strong in the office.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
So that's fine. All right, we're going to do our final giveaway.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see, because then we can focus on answering some of y'all's questions.
Yes, because you've had great questions, as always.
So go ahead and enter the giveaway. If you have not, if you entered already, you're already in there. You are good to go.
And we'll go through what's in this flight.
Yes. So this will be the Holiday Cheer fragrance flight.
Oh, so cheerful.
It's so cheerful. It starts off with probably one of my OG favorites.
Yeah, I know. I love this one too.
So in the Holiday Cheer fragrance flight, that is not available yet, but will be, is Wassail.
Cranberry apple marmalade, another fave.
Glacier Lily.
Sugar plum punch.
Frankincense and myrrh.
Orange pomander. You like that one.
I love that one. Pomegranate cider.
And apple ginger spritz.
You know what? This is a good one.
I think this is probably my favorite one of these 3 flights.
Yeah. We also just recently found out what was in it.
Honestly, this is the first time I am finding out right now, live. Yeah.
So I was like, oh, you don't say. This is a good one. And you know what? This is very holiday cheer. This is very holiday cheer.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. Let's go ahead and see who wins. And the winner is Cheryl Ann.
Ooh. Congrats. Confetti.
I know. I love that.
Spirit fingers.
I think it really drives it home.
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations. So you guys are going to be the first ones to use
the very first ones.
Very exciting.
So again, I hope you used a real email address.
Yeah.
And look out for an email from me later.
Perfect. I love that.
So we can get you your prize.
Yeah. All right. So to recap, if you'll be expecting people or unexpected guests this holiday season, we definitely recommend using reed diffusers, room or linen spray, and making some soap for your guest bathroom.
Yeah.
And someone did come up with a really good point that they use a candle in the kitchen to get rid of cooking smells. So you know what? Yes.
That can be good.
You are so right.
There are definitely some things you make that, while delicious, when you are eating them and cooking them, afterwards you're like, okay, I need this to go away now. Yeah. Like, I'm done. I'm done with the smell.
I do not need salmon-scented throw pillows.
Oh, God. Like, my cats would really like that, but they would probably drive me nuts.
Yeah. And that's, I mean, amazing. So I will also show you guys just one. Oh, maybe I won't.
Well,
just
reset it. Reset the.
I will show you guys one more time the fragrance finder. So if you are looking for some holiday specific scents, there are a few ways that we can show you that. All right, find the perfect fragrance, and we will. Okay, so if you are on the CandleScience site, you are going to want to go to the fragrance oil finder. You can find it under fragrance oils.
Oh.
Surprise, surprise.
Who would have known?
Find the perfect fragrance. It's going to bring you right here. So this does list all of the fragrance oils that we currently carry. Essential oils are separate, but this will show you everything that we have. My favorite thing to do is to go through the applications. So if I'm looking for room and linen spray, 249 of them out of like the 250 that we have are safe to use. Fragrance details, if you are looking for something that's really good in soy wax or clean scent, you can also further kind of narrow that down. And then individual fragrance notes, bamboo, basil, they are in alphabetical order. Or you can kind of go by category and season, which around this time is very helpful. So if we're looking at holiday, these are going to be all of the holiday fragrances that we kind of categorize like that. And then let's say you want them clean scent, and let's say you want them for room spray. Nothing changes. Perfect. So these are all the ones that you could choose from.
Yeah.
Then you can also clear all filters and just use this little fun feature up here.
Yeah.
Ooh, let's see if we can fool it. Let's see.
I have been playing around with this to see like what are the most unhinged prompts I can give it that still give me a good result.
Whimsical holiday party. Let's see. Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, some of our suggestions have been on there. Sugar plum punch, cranberry prosecco, iced ginger snap.
That's all true.
Yeah. What if you just put Krampus?
Oh, well.
Okay, actually.
This is too good.
Actually.
Oh my gosh. I don't think I could have curated a better option than that.
What about scents for the Grinch? To hopefully make him nicer.
Oops. It's very Krampus coated.
Yeah, well, I mean...
We added some forest chai.
A little... But I think forest chai would also work for Krampus as well.
Yeah. So, I mean, I... And you can use this as, you know, like a serious tool.
Yeah, you can use it, like, for real and not, you know...
But it is kind of fun to,
it's fun to play
around with.
Yeah.
But the suggestions have been very good, I hate to say.
Yeah, yeah.
I love the blue spruce scent.
Yes.
I'm so glad you said that because that is a Fraser fir alternative that I've been suggesting. It is a slightly different vibe, but I do enjoy it quite a bit. We now also have the pine element. That's just pine.
Which sometimes you just want pine. I mean,
yeah.
And actually, that would be if you're someone who has like the artificial tree, which, you know, not everyone's going to want to deal with a real tree every year.
I have a fake one.
Yeah, I mean, come on, like it's easy. Making like maybe some little wax sachets that are scented with pine element as little ornaments on your artificial tree.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be so sentimental?
It'd be cute. It'd be cute.
I did see another question about scents for self-care for beginners. So let's see what we could find here. Ooh, okay. I would 100% recommend Himalayan bamboo.
Yes. Yeah.
It is so calming. White eucalyptus.
Sea minerals.
Yeah.
White sage and lavender.
Saffron cedarwood is also an oddly calming one.
Yeah.
Of course, you could also look at like the essential oils, the blending elements, lavender, eucalyptus.
Yeah, make your own.
Tea tree, maybe. So there are a lot of properties that we list on the product pages themselves that kind of give you a better idea about the vibe, like whether it does kind of evoke a calming environment or it's more exciting or effervescent. So I would definitely read those, and you can kind of make a decision based on vibes, on what you were looking for. So,
what was it we were searching under to find fragrances for the Krampus? So
literally just Krampus.
This is the fragrance finder on our website, and then at the top of it, there's it's just like an AI search feature, so you can just give it a little prompt. Yeah.
And I can...
If you want to pull it up again.
Yeah, I can show you that again. So I'll actually show you the whole process. So when you go to the CandleScience site, you're going to see something that pops up like this. We're going to go to fragrance oils. We're going to go to find the perfect fragrance, because that's what we want. And this is the fragrance oil finder. So now up in this new little rainbow search bar here, you can enter whatever you want.
Yeah.
The more detailed, it kind of helps... the site learn.
Yeah, and actually, the more you use it, the more it'll help refine.
Scents
the results
for reading in the rain.
Oh,
let's see what kind of fog and fern. Yeah,
fog and fern is the answer. Yeah, petrichor. Library, forest chai. I love.
Yeah,
that's a good suggestion.
That is really. It kind of like has the tea element, fallen leaves. These are all cozy. So. It's usually on point.
Yeah.
So you can just search whatever you want in that search bar. Sometimes, it can be hit or miss. Sometimes there's a lot of guesswork.
Just like all the AI stuff is, at least for now, because,
I know. You could always ask us too, real human beings.
You could ask us.
If you want to pay.
Yeah.
But this does allow you to do it on your own whenever you want.
You don't always want to talk to us. Yeah. So
I don't want to talk to you.
I usually don't.
Oh, Amber Noir call out. I just saw.
Ooh, great room spray. Yeah.
For sure.
And your customers are loving it. Yeah. Love to hear that. I love to hear when you guys are just like having success with certain fragrances. It's just so nice to hear because you're just spreading the joy of good smells.
Yeah. And I like that a lot.
Yes.
All right. Okie dokie. Well, oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, so when we, I just saw a comment saying that you didn't know we had that feature, and that is totally fair because we kind of like to test it out first before we start letting everybody know about it, just in case, you know, there's any glitches or kinks we need to iron out.
Yeah.
But it's been going pretty good. It's been going pretty good. So some things that you might not know that we have, but are very helpful for your making process, is the Fragrance Finder AI feature.
Yes. And just the Fragrance Finder generally.
In general. The top selling fragrance by state tool.
Yes.
So you can see kind of like hyper-local, well, by state.
Yeah.
Which scents are selling the best over the past like 30 days, and I think for the whole year. So if you're going to, break into like e-commerce, let's say, and you'll be selling a few states over, California, something like that, you can kind of make a pretty educated guess as to what kind of scents would sell there.
And it's kind of fun to see like what's selling the best in Hawaii or Alaska or Texas or
I know where all those places are.
Dana knows where Hawaii is.
I made one mistake, you guys.
And we won't ever let her forget it.
That's fair. Another tool is the Candle Batch Calculator.
Yes.
That shows you, kind of breaks down pricing for if you're using these jars with this wax, with this fragrance, with these wicks. That could be a helpful tool as well. That's also on the site. And all of the calculators we have.
All the calculators.
Things like that. So definitely poke around on the site a little bit, because chances are there's something hiding there that is very useful, and we just haven't screamed it from the rooftops yet.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I use the Fragrance Finder all the time. Probably the Fragrance Finder and the Wick Guide are the two things I use multiple times a day.
And I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. When you write in to CandleScience and ask for a wick recommendation, we're gonna look at the Wick Guide first.
We use the Wick Guide.
That is the recommendation.
That's the recommendation.
So that you can absolutely do that at any point. We do list all of the information that you would need on the site to get that information. But if you try the Wick Guide suggestions and you are struggling with something, or your candle is not burning as expected, please let us know, and we are more than happy to help troubleshoot with either a different suggestion or changing something in your materials or process. But 9 times out of 10, we are also going off the Wick Guide. And that's just based on a lot of in-house testing. But, it's sometimes not all one size fits all. So.
What's our overall best-selling fragrance, not by state?
Lavender?
It's either lavender or Fraser Fir, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know that for sure, but those two are definitely in the top 5.
Yeah.
Lavender, Fraser Fir, maybe sea salt and orchid.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe Black Sea.
And we have so many. We have so many new scents.
Yeah.
And so many great new scents. That I wouldn't be surprised if some of our OG top sellers start to shift a little bit over the next few years.
That would be interesting. If anything overtakes Fraser Fir ever, I will be shocked.
I can't see it happening.
I can't see it happening.
And I did get a response for the discoloration of high tea in cold processed soaps, and we haven't tested it yet. We will get there, but it shouldn't discolor because it does not have vanillin in it.
Yeah.
So to the lovely person who's asking about high tea and cold processed soap,
making the Iro soaps.
Yeah, the Iro soaps.
Yeah, let's not forget how cool the idea is.
That is so cool. Please let us know.
Yeah, I want to know how that goes. Yeah.
Or if they're on your site.
Yeah, let me know if they're on your site so I can get one.
Buy one.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't, because there's no vanillin, but it's always going to be up to a test.
Yeah, so we can't say for sure, but unlikely to strongly discolor, at least.
Fingers crossed, right?
Yeah, just take that with a grain of salt.
All right. Well. Oh, that is a good tip. Yeah. Okay. So we did just get. I love sharing making tips.
Yeah.
And
always.
we do a lot of, I guess, what we consider hacks around here, to make things easier. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they make it worse. But we try for you. But a tip that this person learned from a candle maker is to get that pancake batter dispenser and use that to pour wax into containers. I have also seen this with people doing kind of like mass production of molds or melts, because you can just kind of go down the line with minimal spillage, let's say, instead of, kind of.
My only question with that method is, though, what do you do when it starts cooling down too much?
Yeah, I would assume I've only used one honestly one time for a project, so I haven't used it to batch candles. But I would imagine that you would have to work rather quickly to fill them. But I mean, if you have prepped your station as you should, it would probably be fine.
Yeah, I feel like if you're making a really massive batch, it might get tough.
Yeah.
And then I would think about cleaning it, which is probably a pain.
Heat gun.
I guess a heat gun would work. Yeah.
All right.
And when will these flights be available? Keep an eye out next week or the next.
When a lot of people will likely be doing their shopping online.
Yeah. It's soon. Yeah. But our other existing fragrance flights are already available. So you can get the other ones now. It's just these three are yet to be released.
Yeah, this is the first kind of drop of a holiday cheer. There are some new products coming out.
Yes. I know we're not done.
Yeah.
You would think like it's almost December, we should be done. We are not.
No, there will be some more. There might be some deals coming up as well, so keep an eye out. Definitely, I would say subscribe to our newsletter for those things. We're here with you on social, so make sure that you kind of pop in because we will also be announcing things.
Yes, yeah.
But
that's the best way to get the word about stuff. Subscribe to the newsletter.
Yeah.
Follow us on your preferred social media platform, except for Twitter/X. We are not there.
Yeah.
For reasons.
But also, if you already purchased from CandleScience, you are already a member of our rewards program.
Yes. Oh, we didn't even mention the Scent Society.
The Scent Society, one of us.
Which I've got to say is a really cool name for a rewards
I wonder who
program.
came up with that name.
I wonder who.
Such a genius. But if I would also check your rewards in the Scent Society little section of your account, because every now and again we kind of roll out new ways to earn rewards and points and stuff like that for your orders.
Yeah, and the rewards program is so great. Every dollar you spend, goes towards future dollars off orders. And make sure you give us your birthday too, because then you'll get birthday points.
You get rewarded for being born.
Yeah. How great is that? Usually when you know.
It's just a perk.
Yeah, just a perk of being alive.
So that is all of the places that you can get more information, and we'll have a few little holiday projects, sprinkled out here and there for inspo. Little holiday cheer.
Sprinkles of cheer.
Yeah. But I mean, also hope you're liked and subscribed so you get notified the next time we go live. But until then, I guess we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Thanks so much for tuning in at 11 a.m. on a Thursday, guys.
God, we appreciate y'all.
We do appreciate you.
And if you need anything, have any questions, comments, concerns, you know where to find us.
Or just want to share a really unhinged search that you did in the fragrance finder, let us know.
Please do. Yeah. We would love screenshots of your unhinged searches.
Yes.
All right, but until then, we will see you next time.
All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye.